So I'm going to take you on a tour of this magnificent piece of soul art. I've been working on this since April, and today is finally varnish day, where it will soon now go to its home. And let me just give you a quick tour here. There's so much. This is packed full of spiritual significance and symbolism. And starting in the center at the very top, the peacock feathers. Peacock feathers represent spiritual healing energy, also harmony and balance, and they symbolize renewal. And then as we move down the center here, you'll see the tree. And the overall concept of the tree is root to rise. We root down, we set strong roots or foundation, and then out of that we can grow and evolve and expand. And down here at the base of the roots, there's a quote that says, "The place where the light and dark begin to touch is where miracles arise," by Robert Johnson. And then up this trunk is an unilome, and the unilome represents chaos and birth at the bottom, and then moving up it represents transitions of life, and then nirvana, and eventually the 3 dots represent enlightenment. Wrapped around the tree of life are, you can see, 2 serpents, which represent Kundalini energy rising. They're also in the shape of an infinity symbol. And these are all things that were really significant to her. At the bottom is the eye of wisdom. And then if we branch out and just more of an expanded vision, you'll see that there are wings on either side. These wings represent the wings of transformation, like a dragonfly. She's going through a transformational time in her life. On this side, we also have represented the divine feminine, and that also is the lunar energy or moon energy. You can see the phases of the moon. And on the other side represents the divine masculine, which represents also the solar system. Tucked into each wing, we have a hidden quotes that were meaningful to her. On this side, it says, "As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same." Marianne Williamson. And over here on the lunar side, it says, "One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious," by Carl Jung. And then around the edge, tucked into the border, are some goddesses. She wanted this infused with goddess energy, and you'll see that they are placed all the way around the edges here. Here's Saraswati, here is Kuan Yin, and they're living all the way around it, as well as words that were meaningful to her. Freedom. Over here we have authentic. At the top, she wanted the word wild. And then over here, what's up here? Joy. And so underneath all of this is where she set her intention. She put the first foundational layer on. And meanwhile, we have been co-creating by phone, by video. She's come to the studio several times. And finally, we feel like this is a great representation of what's meaningful to her soul. At the bottom here, I always have soul art session. Each individual signs with the paint, so thumbprint and each finger, and then I sign above it because we did co-create this. So there you have it, the soul art piece. If you're interested in finding out more about soul art or want to do a session, please reach out to me.